going to have one bad performance, but let's try and focus on the whole. And that's the whole.
That was the problem. He was focusing on the whole.
The wrong hole. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. But that shows your professionalism. That
I
you're
hope so.
Yeah, that you're cognizant of performers, and I'm sure that will go a long way in booking you more and more scenes and less for Mr. Chin Wetter.
That's his name now in my mind. Yeah. Thank you.
Is the goal in your mind to get to the point where you don't necessarily have to shoot for other sites? I
love shooting for other sites, actually. I love it. I love getting to talk to the DPs. I love getting to talk to the photographers. I love getting to see all the gear and stuff that they have. God, I was just on set and this guy was telling me about he started using the EL zone to set his exposure, and I was just oh, that's so cool. I love it so much.
It's the best. Now, are you a Nikon or a Canon girl?
I like Canon.
Oh, that's fine. I don't know. I like Canon as well. Shane just purchased his first Canon, so we're a Canon family here, folks. This is a question I just came up with today, and I've never asked this on the show. Do you ever suffer from imposter syndrome? Do you know what that is first?
I do know what that is. Thank you.
I'm just, hey.
She doesn't need you to mansplain it, you
I was lady-splaining it. That's when you explain it to a lady. As
a lady?
Yeah, as a lady, yes. I'm playing with gender in my own head. I have no idea what's going on.
You're figuring it out still, yeah.
Do I get imposter syndrome? Mm-hmm. No. I'm sorry. Whenever it's kind of the opposite. Whenever I'm having a really rough day, I'm married, and my husband will just get me home and be like, "You are Penny fucking Barber," and I'll be like, "I am Penny fucking Barber." That's cool. Right.
Nice.
So,
I think that's. No. I think that's how it should be. I think that's a sign of confidence. Then
I've worked hard.
Sure,
I deserve what I have and more.
I wonder, and I guess we'll determine this by more of these interviews that we do, if that separates people from full-on content creators like you, who have almost built your own business on top of the work you did. If that differentiates between someone who's just strictly in front of the camera and or strictly has reached a level of celebrity. Maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea.
I have no idea. Yeah. I'd be interested to hear, I know it's not like you're going to do a formal study, but it would be interesting to see some statistics, hear some people talk about things, even just, their own experience.
Sure.
Do you get imposter syndrome?
Every fucking day. We had a cancellation before this.
Ooh.
Another one of Erica's clients, car trouble, not her fault.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But literally I was at Exotica with my wife last year, and I saw this same performer, and I said, "Oh, she's too big. We'll never be able to talk to her. We'll never be able to get her on the show." And then I almost had her on the show. In our first season, we got Sarah J.
Oh, damn.
So that's, and now she does a lot of podcasts I learned later on. But at the same time, yeah, I've worked hard. I've put this together. I've been able to, sure. And at the same time, I finish these interviews and I go, why the fuck would anyone want to talk to me ever? So yeah, I suffer.
Erica told us to.
Yeah. Because somehow I roped Erica into this. No, yes, I definitely suffer from that, and that's okay, because imposter syndrome only really matters if you pull yourself back and bury yourself after that. As long as you keep continuing moving forward, your work will show and it'll prove itself.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't suffer from imposter syndrome.
I know, you're the fucking best. It's great. All you have to do is give him nothing to do, and then he'll fucking crush that. It's so good.
Well, dude, y'all, you get caught up in your whole identity. I'm a podcaster, and this is what I am, and I am my work, and it represents me. It's like, dude, you don't fucking exist. Your life is an illusion, and so is yourself and your consciousness and all that bullshit. Just fucking die already, Matt.
This escalated. This went off the rails.
Yeah, that's about every episode, if we're being honest.
That's how we made our name. That's how we got Erica's attention.
Yeah. Here's another general question. No, it is a general question, but it's porn related. Over the last 10 years, and actually it seems like this is a fetish you have participated in and you're very interested in, but
I'm sorry.
Let's get your take.
I'm so sorry.
in the last 10 years or so, incest has made a big push as the fetish of the decade.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say. Yeah, that's mainstream.
No, well, now I need to know what it is. Which one? What is it?
I'm not, if you know, great. But if you don't know, you don't want to know. Oh, okay. No, on set, like, I always apologize to people because we'll get there and people are like, this is gross. We have to do more of this taboo stuff. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm the reason I love this stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Okay. If, like, I could force, like, every dude on earth to, like, call me mommy once, that would be great.
I just learned how hot that is. Yeah, it's really appealing.
Let's come back to that, but I want to finish this question. What's a trend, a kink, or a fetish that you'd like to see take over for the next decade? Maybe that's the answer.
Sorry, I didn't actually realize this until you brought it up. You know what kind of porn I'd like to see more of? I really like. I'm getting into it more. It's not even. It's okay. Like when I say it, you're gonna think like the really gross, like grocery store ones, but I don't mean that. I mean like the really nice designer, like high quality, very like soft, beautiful pantyhose.
What about them? Coming on pantyhose, fucking through pantyhose.
I just really
wearing pantyhose.
I do like to wear them. Mm-hmm. I like to see them. You know, because I like feet a lot too, and legs, and like just a. You know how like yoga pants like just like make the girl's ass look perfect?
Sure.
Shapely.
Yeah, but so it's like they're like yoga pants, but you can see through them. Mm-hmm. I like it.
Okay.
You know, and like just like a foot, like a really feminine foot with like red toenails, like going into like really sheer black pantyhose, like Whew.
See, I was thinking of like the skin colored ones with like the padding that's in them, and I'm like,
oh, my grandma.
That's what people think, yeah. And I'm like, no, not like those, like the nice Wolfords or like the $30 like Falk pantyhose, you know, like the really sexy ones,
sexy
to waist. Yeah.
Now going back, the mommying fetish, if we can touch on that for a second.
The wet fetish, what was that?
What is it? No, I said the mommying one. What's the wet one?
With a wet one. Hold on, my screen just like decided to stop being a screen. Can you still hear me?
Yep, and she's gone.
Oh, she's dead.
Recording. I'm gonna pause it, Shane.
Okay.
All right, sorry, technical glitch there. We were talking about the mommying fetish, which you are a fan of, I assume.
I am a big fan. Yes.
Now, does that extend to like diapering and stuff like that?
So, okay.
If you could explain it, sure. Yeah. It's
okay to make fun of it as far as I'm concerned. Let me explain what I do like about it. So the ABDL thing, it's a couple of things. First of all, you know, if you look at most of my partners, they don't really look young. Like I like guys with full beards, you know, I like really busty women. And part of it is an embarrassment thing. Like I like to see them doing something like that they shouldn't really be doing. For a while, my husband got a big bag of these like little dum-dum suckers.
Sure. Yeah.
And after dinner, you know, he'd just like come sit on the couch and he would just have one. And I couldn't stop staring at him. It was so filthy. I was like, you're not allowed to eat those just in the house, just walking around. But it was a lot of fun to watch. As for the thing, so I'm a plastic fetishist. I like rubber, and I like latex and stuff too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like the kind of plastic casing. I like pee-pee.
Sure.
If you haven't done this yet, I highly suggest it. But if you get stoned and you kind of like lie back and you have your partner use like a really, really soft makeup brush to just like rub baby powder into your cock, it feels fucking amazing. And you should do it for your partner too. Like have her just lie down, open her up, and just like take a brush, you know, little baby powder, and just brush it over her clit and her labia. It feels really fucking good.
Yeah, I've been doing that since I was a teenager.
Oh, well, there you go. So yes, I like it. It combines a lot of separate little elements that I like. And I mean, like, I know it's weird, and I understand if it makes people uncomfortable. You know, I don't like shove it in people's faces. You know, every serious partner that I've had has started off being like, oh, that's fucking weird, that's gross. And then eventually they're like, I want to try it. And they always like it, you know.
And is it just suckers, though?
No, it's the whole experience, right? Isn't it?
I mean, it could just be watching him play video games. I mean, like it can be anything really. And like there's sort of like a gimpy. It depends. It comes in a lot of different flavors, you know.
So is it like anything infantilizing? Anything that makes them seem young and I don't want to say vulnerable, but like like innocent or naive, maybe, or kind of like.
No, it's not. It's not about them being innocent or naive. It's about the.
Because I'm really interested.
My husband is like a huge guy, right? He's very big. He's got a gigantic beard. You know, he's muscular. He works out. And so just seeing him do, and it doesn't have to be an ABDL thing. Like he genuinely does not want to wear panties. He fucking hates it. I've gotten him to do it twice, and it was pretty great because he looked like he didn't like it. He looked upset, and it made him look more masculine. Okay. For some reason.
Okay. So the frustration brings out the masculinity. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It's not that they seem innocent. It's that they're kind of like a little bit angry. Like they don't want to be doing it, you know?
Okay.
Like they're genuinely humiliated by the situation because then it's a power thing, you know? So I'm like, yeah, you guys just, you know? Yeah, I like to see him in bondage. You know, I like to just make him capitulate in any way that I can, really. And I like to do that too. And when we first started, you know, dating, he just did not understand. He was like, how come you like to do things that you genuinely don't want to do? And I was like, I can't explain it. I don't know. It just makes me feel like powerless, but not like, powerless. Like not like damselly. It makes me feel like, oh, you motherfucker. You know, just like this kind of like aggressive, like.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Cause I'm
powerless and.
Okay.
Yeah. It's almost like you're powerless to a situation and not to like an act or a person, you know. It's like you're being vulnerable, but it's to like this thing that you're attracted to. It's like this and also like I think his aggression that really hit on it for me was like you like seeing him get mad about the humiliating thing, whatever it is. So it's like that to me, it's like you're bringing out like the animal in him, you know, like the thing he can't control.
This one time I had him tied up. Actually, he was in rope bondage, and you know I had his cock tied up too, and I had a rope coming off of it, and I was like, you know, teasing him like, oh, you can't fuck me, can you? No, you can't. You're all tied up. And I was like teasing my clitoris, like masturbating with the rope, basically, and he was just like so frustrated. And you know, I could do a quick release tie, and so just when he was like really just like on the brink, I pulled the quick release out, and he was free, and he just fucked the shit out of me, and it was great, you know. So yeah, that kind of like just like. Oh, you know, of him being like, you know, I'm going to wear this thing for you. It's really embarrassing. I really don't want to wear it. You know, if you tell anybody, I'll deny it. But yeah, I like it. It's a power thing.
I wonder if it's the same reason, like I'll put on a really awful YouTube video or a kid's video. We don't have kids, and I'll make my wife just watch it. It's not a sexual thing. I like to watch her annoyed. It's really fun. Like her, like, what the fuck are we doing? What is this? What are we watching?
Why are you wasting my time?
I'll be like,
I think that's adjacent. Not the same, but I get it.
We're childless and 30 years old. Why can't we put on Caillou? You know? What's the problem with that? You don't like watching this, kid? Just do it. And I think it's funny. I understand that. What is is the term? Okay, see, I thought you were more leaning towards, and it sounds like there's kind of a mishmash of
overlap.
Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't say an overlap. I would say a mishmash of different things you kind of threw out there. Like, I don't see how him wanting to eat the lollipops is necessarily the way, you know.
But he doesn't like me looking at him weird when he does it.
Okay, fair enough. I was going to the term baby heading I have heard before. And
I haven't heard. What's that?
That is when you literally you're the mommy and your husband there.
Baby.
You diaper him. You
feed him baby food.
Well, yeah,
nurse him.
You nurse him. That's what I was going for. That's a term. Yeah, let me let me
spank him when he's out of line.
Baby heading is
teach him to walk.
Boy. Okay, that's going too far. It's an expression I've heard before.
I've never heard it. Oh no!
But it is.
Gonna know.
It is. It is the full. This person is a baby experience. Maybe they, you put them in a giant crib or something like that.
Do they shit the diapers?
Yeah.
It's not my thing. You know.
Oh, I'm not.
In the world, do.
Oh, yeah, but oh, okay. Well, then I guess you answered the question then. Thank you.
I don't know what the question was.
The question was, is that part of the fetish with this baby?
Well, not for her, but yes, baby heading is they piss the diaper and the mother changes them and this and that.
What a fucking mess.
So see how you look so pissed right now? Like,
she likes that.
That's kind of it. That's kind of what I'm going for. I'm like, yeah, you don't like that, do you? Is that gross?
So then she would. So then, if you two were in a relate, she would demand that because she knows how you get around that.
Oh man! So you can't ever let her know your weakness because she'll use it against you.
Yeah. I'm happy to
get her off.
Yeah. And plus, people don't understand how annoying I can be. So if you think you can annoy me into getting frustrated, we're watching Caillou all night, sweetheart. That's just what we're doing. I'm talking to my wife here.
Okay. I was like, I feel like if you and I are alone together, one of us might die. I don't know.
Yeah, me. It's not even close. So yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to touch on your thing, but we're running out of time here. Shane, we mentioned Shane's wife is a content creator. You wrote an article for XBiz magazine about advanced tips for making cinematic POV content.
I just called it tips for making POV content. They added that little advanced in there, which was a little bit of an ego stroke, but I just want to be clear that I didn't call it that.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, when they give you credit, you don't necessarily have to wave it away. I mean, these are advanced tips. How important so I'm going to assume you don't like the type of content that I like. I really like professional content shot that kind of looks like dog shit. So
what does that mean?
Not actual dog shit. I will tell you my favorite site going right now is I'm going to give them a little plug. Maybe I can stop paying for it. Have you ever seen gloryholeswallow.com?
What the fuck? Is that what's going on in the background of the whole thing there?
Okay. No.
Oh, you see the way she reacted right there? Just pure disgust and confusion.
Yeah.
That's what does it for me right there.
No, it is just basically it's a guy going out to a glory hole shooting it, but you can hear other videos going on in the background. It's like a guy with a high quality 4K camera and a light. But then, they may be the guys in the shoot may be part of the scene, may not be maybe part of the industry, may not be. It has a very real feel to it, and it is not the prettiest cinematography.
Very amateur feel.
It is not the prettiest.
Amateur is an aesthetic, amateur's not it isn't a skill level, it's an aesthetic. That's what I think is important.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I like high resolution, not necessarily the highest lighting and the best shoot something in 4K. Let me see all the dimples. But at the same time, I don't need a beautiful set and stuff like that. It seems like from your article here, do you
notice I lit candles for you?
Yes,
I thought they were electric.
No.
So it seems like you prefer a pretty shoot, right?
I do. Vixen is my go-to. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they don't do like a lot of the weird stuff that I like, but yes, I like high production values. I when I say I'm a fetishist, I mean I am a fetishist. Sure. I like things in their perfect form.
You want to bask in it.
Sure.
You want to bask in it.
I do. I feel like it's easy to make things pretty nowadays, so I don't know why people don't do it. But
because sometimes, so it sounds like you're more of like a Kill Bill girl than a Grindhouse girl.
I like both. But
there is a definite aesthetic difference between the two.
No, so Pulp Fiction, the cinematography in Pulp Fiction, it's not the best, to be honest, but it works for that story. Okay? So, and as opposed to like the cinematography in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it's really sharp and slick because it's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's about filmmakers and all this stuff. Sure. Whereas in Pulp Fiction, it's pulpy, so it's not like I said, amateur is an aesthetic. So if there's a good reason for it, if the filmmaking supports the storyline, oh my God, I'm so pretentious. I'm so sorry.
So then amateur girls at a glory hole, hello, it's gonna seem more aesthetically pleasing to have it a little more amateur looking.
It could be, but I would still want things like a pickup shots, and I want to like see what she's thinking, and I want like rudimentary character development and everything.
Character.
I like it.
Dick.
You got to know her motion for sucking the dick, dude.
The motion at the end.
I want to know what brought her here.
Yeah, the money at the end is for the star who is not part of this amateur world we're building. This world we're building. Yeah. The girl's sucking this dick in this booth. Like,
but why?
Right, exactly. What is she doing there? She's not there for a check.
But sometimes you might not. Sometimes you might not want to know why she's in there.
Yeah, it might be worse than to know. Actually,
not the reality why that actual person is there, but the story of oh well, she she just graduated college and she's like experimenting, or like she broke up with her boyfriend, she's trying to get back at him or something like that.
That's a good one. I like that one.
See, now you're making assisted reality TV. You're doing the Kardashian show. Me, I'm Real World season.
No, I'm not even doing assisted. I'm just doing like flat out cinema. Oh my god,
she's talking about making a film.
And I don't care if it's like looks amateurish, but I don't want reality. Reality sucks. Have you been here? Have you been to reality?
No, not in years. No, I haven't.
The service has gone down in quality.
Yeah. We are going to wrap this up. Shane, do you have any additional questions from? Oh, so anyway, you wrote this great article about shooting things properly. People should definitely check that out. I'll put a link to that in the episode description. Shane, any final questions here for Penny?
No, she answered my favorite one. I'm glad she's a pee fetishist.
Sure.
Yeah. I am. You are too, right? I can't tell if you're joking. But
no, yeah, totally. I ask every person on the show, and I always get mixed responses. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people are annoyed that I asked. Can
I tell you one more quick little story?
Of course you can. You can tell us anything you want.
So there's one porn guy that I really liked, and I fucked him off camera, and I thought, it's gonna get weird. And, he'd had a long day, granted. So he just kind of came over, fucked me. He shot twice, which was fun, but it was pretty much the same kind of sex we'd have on camera. And then after we were done, he just went into the bathroom and just peed in the toilet. And I was just like, why would you do that?
Oh, yeah. Why not on me? Yeah.
I'm right here. I'm naked. What are you doing? So...
Can I ask you, is that wasted? real quick? Is that wasted? No. Is that just a taboo? Is that the same thing where it's like, this is an uncommon thing, it turns me on? What turns you on about piss then?
Okay. I like the warmth.
All right, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the pretty lady on the camera here. I understand what you like
that it's warm.
Okay.
When a guy does it inside of you, it just feels like he's just coming, just so much, and that's kind of fun. It's just because you can't come that much, you die.
Yeah, we've all been to the drunk tank on a Friday. I understand. You have to stay over the weekend if you get arrested on a Friday, generally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was implying that men had sex with me in a drunk tank.
Ejaculated in him.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Check the episode description for all the other stuff we talked about today. And thank you very much for coming on with us, Penny.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
For Your Worst Friend, I'm Matt.
I'm Shane.
See you next week.